Hello, everyone. Showing my friends making me live. Hello and welcome to Build the Early Stobart. We've got issue 32 and 33 today. It's been another busy day. And we're going to be doing a double whammy today. And we've got a little surprise in store, but I've got another surprise that I've just been buzzing about, which will be coming up a little bit later on. So we're going to be doing 2 issues, and you're going to obviously need this part from last time, which is the bit that we're working on. Obviously, it's a lot of engine work at the moment, and I think the reason for that is because they're trying to get it all done under one segment. But let's get over to hello. We've got a comment there. Hello, Megadigo. How's it going? You all right? But yeah, we'll get over to the mat and get going. We have an exciting announcement. I have been buzzing all day about this. I'll show you later. That's the second surprise. But yeah, so we've got 2 issues here today. We're going to be doing issue 32 and also issue 33. So it's quite exciting, 33. But in here, we will be doing the assembling. Let me try and move that pipe out of the way. We will be assembling the turbo ducts, pipes, turbine. I can't even get it out right. Turbine parts and air filter are assembled to the turbocharger. So very exciting stuff. Hello, Damien Carolon. How are you? And then we're going to be basically got loads of pipe work to do, as you can see. And then obviously we're going to have something that looks like that, which is really, really good. Where are you up to on your issue, Damien? I'm up to issue 33, and just the engine itself is absolutely stunning. So that's the engine at the moment. So yeah, let's get into the pack itself. So 32, wherever it is, which is, I think it's that one. Yes, that's the one. I think yes, it is. Okay, so that's that one. How long do you go live? Oh, it depends. I mean, obviously we've got to get through two issues, so I'm hoping to get it wrapped up by 8:30 at the max. And then we've got hello Damien there as well. So let's get into these lovely parts that we've got here. Very exciting. So we'll get into this like so. So yeah, looks like we've got our work cut out on this one, which is pretty nice. Pretty damn cool. So we'll get all parts. Oh, that's right. So let's get that one out here. Oh, yeah, that's plastic. So that's plastic, that one. Cool. And then we'll get these one out of there. So that can all go down to that one. And then we'll get these parts out of here. So we'll do that one as well. So these are all the parts. As you can see, this silver is beautiful. It's really, really like, it's got like a chrome effect to it. I really like that. So we'll get that just about there. And let's move that all over to one side because I want to dive straight into this. So first things first, what we need to do is we need to basically there's 2 pipes here. So we've got 4 pipes even. So it looks as if, yeah, that's the first one we want. So we want that part. And then the next one looks like it's going to be either this little segment here. No, yeah, it's this one here with the 2 holes coming out the side of it. So that's the next one that we need. Now, there's very cleverly done here because what they've done is they've got like a little pin there. So basically the pin grips into that and then you can just hold that on. If you want to, you can put some glue on there if you want. Oh, feels like quite a firm fit this. So I think that's right. I mean, I'm just a bit curious because there's a hole there, so I'm a little bit curious. I mean, they are saying. Let's have a look here. Oh, right, I see. So it's these holes here. Right, that explains it. Yeah, and then obviously that's the screw hole. Got ya. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. It's got like a little bit of an elevation there. So that's pretty good. I like that. That's awesome. So that's going to go in with a DP07 screw. So as you can see, the screws here are labelled DP07. That's obviously DP08. But yeah, DP07, which is that one. And we're going to screw that in with a DP07 first of all. So we'll screw that in and get that all screwed in lovely down there. So that's going to go right the way through there. That's gorgeous. I really like the shininess of this. It looks really cool. So that's going to go onto there like so. So I'm assuming, so we'll have that. We've got a hole going there. We've got a pinpoint there. And then obviously the pipe comes up the back of here. Once we've done that, we're then going to put on the air intake, which is the second segment of this. And obviously you can see that we've got near enough 3 screw holes here, which is obviously going to marry up with the 1, 2, and 3 that we've got here. So just to last it out a bit, what they've done is put that onto there like that. And then obviously we're going to whack some screws into that, which are going to be accompanied by DP08 screws. We've got another comment there. Hello, Mega, from Damien there. So that's pretty good. And yeah, we'll screw these in. So that's pretty good. Let me just swap that banner over there. So I like this because that's quite nice. Issue 33 is nice because we get to put all this that we're doing now onto the actual engine. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so that, just going to give it a little bit more, but that's basically what you're working with, that part there. And we'll put another DP08 through there as well. I do like working on pipes. It's quite nice to work on. Okay, so that's that one, and then we've just got to put another one literally through that pipe there. I'm going to bring this down a bit closer. So that's that one. Whoops, it's got mind fits in there. So we get to screw this one in next. And that one is going to go into this one here, like that. There we go. So that is already looking really nice. I like the contrast of the screw heads against the metal, the plastic chrome there. So that is pretty damn impressive. So that is basically all that done. And now what we're going to do is basically do exactly the same, but with this part here, which is the second turbo pipe. So basically we're going to do exactly the same what we've just done. Very nicely done because that covers the screw of that. And that's going to go over the top like that. And then we get to do it all over again in this hole, and that hole there. So that's pretty good. And again, they're going in with DP08 screws. This silver's going to look so nice against the red engine. This build is quite lovely to work on. So I'll put that through there. Okay, so that's that one. And then we'll get another screw into there. I have some exciting news. As you can see on the banner there, I have just become an uncle. Quite a shock, I know, but my brother has announced that he's going to be having a kid. So yeah, it just makes me feel even older now. So yeah, November, I will meet my niece or nephew. Because he's keeping it a surprise at the moment. So got a long bloody wait. But I'll be introducing you to my niece or the nephew nearer the time. So as you can see, we've got to put one more through here, which will feed it up through that one there. You can see a comment there. Let me just put this screw in and I'll get to that a little bit later on. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That's absolute. The weight behind it's not that heavy, but it's pretty damn impressive. Let me just swap that there. We'll go up to there. We've got some other comments here. I've just seen your comment, Damien. I'll get to that. Right, so I'll just catch up with the comments. But did you get this? This is one of the surprises. The first surprise has been announced, which is the uncle thing. But I have worked behind the scenes to get this back from the trial. This was from the trial. Has any of you guys still got this? I have got a supplier that very kindly sent me it. This came with the trial one. And then in here, you've got a little notepad. As you can see, you get yourself a notepad and a pen. So, yeah. And then the pen has got like detailings of different trucks on there. So, yeah. Pretty damn impressive. So I've got one of them now. I'm looking for the binder, but let me catch up with some of them. I go today live with the gramophone. Yes, I will be there. Brilliant. Excellent. What time? 9 o'clock. Damien Carolyn, hope I pronounced that right. You're miles ahead of me, Mike. I'm only on issue 1. That's the joy of getting it weekly, because I get mine through the news agent, so I get it every week. But yeah, wow. So you're quite a long way behind mine. So that's pretty good. And Uncle Mike. Oh, don't do that. I already feel very old. But yeah, November. So I don't know if I've got my phone on me. I'll show you a picture at the end of the scan. Can't understand why they didn't do the mirror holders on the door metal as I snap. Yeah, a lot of people were a bit nervous with that because they're plastic. And to get them on, you really have to push it to get it on the mirror. But yeah, a lot of this is a lot of plastic. I do personally feel that this engine is really dragging now. So, but yeah, we're going to be putting all this exhaust pipe thingamajig on here as well. That's pretty good. But yeah, cool. So that's catched up with. Brilliant. So let's crack on with this. So we've done that. Let me just, yeah, so another birthday that I've got to sort out as well now. And add to my list. But that's that done. Right. So next is we're going to now take the air filter cover. As you can see, these two parts here. And basically they're going to connect onto here like that. I think that comes off. Obviously, you can see here that we've got some sort of screw hole, but there's no indication of any screw going through there or there. So I'm assuming what happens is that's just like a off and on thing for you to play around with. But basically, I'm just testing that because sometimes you can get like a lock-in mechanism. But yeah, apparently it's a push-fit connection, but quite loose to me. Push fit connection apparently. Oh gosh. So apparently this is a push fit connection, but all right, yeah, okay. So a bit of persuasion, and that gets that on. That's lovely and tight now. Brilliant. So that's that. Right, now that we've done that, the next part what we're going to do is we're now going to assemble this onto the end of here. So on the end of here, you can see like a little nodule section. And what's going to happen is, let me just move that onto there. We're going to put this little part that we've done here, and that will very nicely snug onto that. Already, the silver against that red is gorgeous. I'm really liking that. And look at that, we've got like a little filter there as well. That is super awesome. So that's going to be secured with a DP08 screw. So we will get the DP08. This is a lovely issue. Got quite a lot to do in this. So that's quite nice. So that's going to go across there. Whoops. And then we're going to secure that through that hole there, apparently. So yeah, it's really weird as well because like my brother is only like 21 and he's been with Vicky for like probably a year and a half. But yeah, wow. Apparently it was unexpected as well, so that's interesting. But yeah, look at that. I mean, you can't get any better with that. That red against that silver, I just can't get over how nice that looks. But that is that section there. So we've got a lovely little bit there. And we're going to add even more details now because we're going to fit the turbo pipe, exhaust turbo pipe or something like that. And this is like a bracket. So what happens with this part is it goes, have a look. So we've got this coming around here. That goes, right, yeah. So you see that little notch there? What's going to happen is you've got a recess here. And that's going to fit under there like that. So it slots in that little recess, you see? So you've got recess there, and that slots basically something like that. Then what will happen to that is we'll put this little nodule bit. I can see a couple of comments. I'll just get this in first, and then we can get it on. But as you can see, it's a very tiny little pin there. So that's what I like about this is they put it in. They put a pin there so that it grips it as you screw it. So that's pretty good. So that will effectively look like that, as you can see. And they're going to go in with DP06 screws. So this is now the third screw this evening. And these are very tiny. As you can see, that is really small. So yeah, pretty good. I'll just screw these in and then I'll get to the comments. Well, for $9.99, this has been a really lovely issue. It's not very often we get to do a lot in the packs. So this is definitely a lovely issue. Oops, got stuck there. There you go. That's that one. And then we'll get the... So, Damien, tell me, are you on a sub or would you get it through the newsagents? What's your lineup? Because if you're on a sub, you get free gifts. But that notepad is from the trial one, so you won't... I don't think they offer that as a gift now. It's just slipped a bit. Yeah, lovely. And that's what that part looks like so. And then once we do that, let me get this last bit on first, and then I will get to the comments, because this is the last segment for this stage. And then that is basically... It looks as if... Okay. Just trying to work this out, because they've got... It's almost like a cap, but I can see screw holes here. So I'm assuming... Right, so that's going like that. Right, okay. So they'll have that going that way. That pipe's going to go over that way. So it looks as if that is just... Although, having said that, trying to figure this out, I'm a bit puzzled. They've got that. If we turn that round that way... Trying to figure out where the holes are. Interesting. Got a pipe there. That part go... Oh, no. I think that's going to be flipped. Just having a look here, I'm a little bit puzzled here, because obviously down here they've got screw holes here. But obviously I can't see any indication as to where... Right. Okay, I see it now. So let's go that way. So there's a hole here, and then apparently there's supposed to be a hole there. What's happened here is... Yeah, that's our hole. We need to flip this around the other way. So, yeah, that's a quick fix. We can reverse that. Yeah, I thought it was around the wrong way. So we can quickly flip that. So I'll just flip that round. That makes sense now. See if I can knock that a bit, but... Okay, we have a slight issue. That screw head's a little bit mushed up. So I'm going to have to try and take it down to the Oya. If I can just nip it a bit. Just need to try and... What we've got here is the screw head is a little bit mushed up. So trying to get that out is going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to try it. Shit. Oh, man. I need a very thin screwdriver, which I don't think... The screwdriver to which I need would be the Eddie Stobart one that came with this issue. But if we could screw these in, then it's definitely got to come out. Just trying to feel that grip a bit. Okay, what I'm going to do is just trying to figure out if I've got another screwdriver that's... If not, what we can do is... Let's go into key. Let's try C5. So I'm going to try C5, see if that one will pin. Ah, there we go. I think... Sugar. That's going to be a pain in the ass to get out. Damn. Okay, let me try and get the Oya. I'm going to have another go. Let's take it down a notch, see what we've got in here. I'm going to say that one there. We might be able to pinch that out with that. So let's give it a little go. This should nip it, hopefully. Okay, that's a little bit too small. So we'll take it up to C9. See if C9 will do it. I will get to the comments. At the moment, we've got a little... Oh, yabba dabba do. Haha. Your beauty. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, brilliant. So we're back on track now. So what needs to happen is this just needs to be flicked around, because can you see here, we need to have that hole there level with that hole there. Off. That's fantastic. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So we can screw that back in. I really thought that head was mushed there, but it wasn't. So just needed a little bit of persuasion. Oops. Okay, that's that one. Brilliant. So that's all 60 boot. And then we'll get that one. Once I've got this in, I'll catch up with comments. So, yeah, minor issue there, but we managed to fix that. I do highly recommend you get an Oya set, because this is great. What you can do with this is you get all these different screw heads in this lovely thingamajig here. So that's pretty good. So now that we've got obviously the hole level with that hole, that enables me now to secure this part, which I believe... Oh, still got an issue. What is going... is it me, or am I not seeing this right? Because that hole is supposed to go... Right, something's really not right here. Ah, it's... Oh man, I've just put it exactly the wrong way again. Oh man. Right, it is the wrong hole. Oh man. We will get there. So, start again. It needs to go with that hole. Let's just tension that off a minute. This is eating the time up a bit here, but... So, theoretically, if I do it like that... Why is that crooked? I don't like that. Okay, that's because that hole there, put that there, that hole here, we just need to take this out a minute because I need to get that level with that, but I'm assuming it can't go that way. That's not level. Why is it not level? That cannot be right, like literally. Because the hole goes through there, but we need that sort of there. Oh gosh. We have a slight issue here because that's not lining up. So, oh dear. I mean, it obviously doesn't go that way because, although having said that, it does fit a little bit more better that way, but okay, we'll do it that way. That's more of a lined up there. Okay, we'll do it that way. Let me just check. There we go. Bingo. Sweet. Okay, cool. And that one goes over there. So yeah, apologies. I'm a little bit backlogged on the comments. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. We have a little crisis with this part here. I'm just trying. Is there a? Just trying to get this little part corrected. There we go. Brilliant. And then we'll get that one here. Oh, thank God for that. I just couldn't see what was going on there. But yeah, brilliant. Let's just get that one down there. Just put that all the way screwed up. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful. Just make sure that's lovely. Yep. Right, as you can see, that's now dead center. So that's beautiful. Okay. So what we now need to do is, obviously you've got 2 holes here, 2 holes into that. We need to make sure that this detailing is facing that side, and then that will go over like that and connect like that. So yeah, brilliant. And they're going in with DP06 screws. So DP06 as well. Oh, I'm so happy that that's fixed now. So what I'll do is we'll keep the Oreo for this segment. And then that's quite groovy. It acts as like a little shield for it. So, yeah, if you're behind, anyone that's behind, this is what you're working against at the moment. So that's gorgeous. Just the silver and the red goes so well. That's brilliant. So after this, I'll catch up with the comments. We'll catch the comments up, and then we'll work on 33, which will be putting this onto the engine. So the perfect screw head for this is this one here. This is a really nice, like the perfect fit for that. So your best bet is an Oreo there. But that is what we've got so far. So yeah, slight little complication there, but we've fitted it and worked it out in the end. And as you can see, that's the end of that consignment. Brilliant. Okay, so let's catch up with the comments. And then we can crack on with 33. So yeah, that was a little bit challenging, but we got there in the end. So let's see where we are. I hope my OBS is, yeah, I know what that means now. Mechanica, I've done this the other day, which is the Titanic funnel. So I got that, done that yesterday. So that's all to boot. Yeah, looks great. Thanks. Yeah, I was just a little bit puzzled there. I just couldn't work out what was going on, but that is beautiful. Really, really, really good. And we get to connect this in a minute. Queen of Diamonds. Hello, Queen of Diamonds. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all well and okay. Just to let you know, your present is winging its way to you right now as we speak. So it should be with you probably by the end of next week. And then we've got hello, sorry, from Queen. Yeah, lovely. Cool. That's all that caught up. So Queen of Diamonds, I've got some exciting announcement. I have just turned an uncle. I'm now an uncle to a niece or nephew. I don't know yet because my brother will not tell me until the November. He's keeping it a surprise. But if I get my phone, I will show you at the end. Because I really want to get this sorted, and then I'll show you the scan thing. But yeah, it makes me feel very old. But yeah, okay, cool. So let's get over to here and we'll sort the rest out. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to, I'll bring this up a bit. We are going to now secure in this. So this is the exhaust silencer. We're doing a little bit more pipe work at the moment. And then look how exciting it gets. This is super cool. And then obviously we're extending a little bit, putting some detailing onto this part here that we've just done. And then the fun really starts because we then get to put all this all over the engine. And yeah, man, this is going to be brilliant because that is what it's going to look like at the end of it. So yeah, I'm hoping after that we're nearly finished because next week is the fan. So there can't be really much more left to go on to it. But let's get into the parts and let's get this moving because I cannot wait to get this on the engine. So this is your little pack, you know, in this part. So we'll just take that off there. And yeah, it's quite nice doing 2 issues, you know, in one go. It's only because I'm backlogged. Otherwise, I'll do the 1 issue, but I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to pick this up. So first things first, this is very exciting. We are going to get, we'll get to the comments. Yeah, so what's going to happen now, is getting even bigger, guys. Is getting, oh, look at that. There's a piece of pink in that. Oh, wow. That's a defect, I think. Or it may be a marker telling us the indication. But this, very nicely done again. So you can't see that. You've got a pin there. So that is going to go like that. And yeah, so it's going to come off like that. It's going to make a U-turn around the back of here and go up there. So that is what we're doing at the moment there. They're going to be secured in with DP08 screws. And again, we've been supplied with DP08s. So yeah, this is about to get even bigger. But it's nice that we don't, you know, have to keep this to one side. We can actually put it on the engine as well. So I think, you know, they're really trying to get this all finished. So that's really lovely. So yeah, that's going to go something. I want to get this around the right way. So they've got it so that the, wait a minute. So they've got it. Let's get this right. So that's going to be, got that there, but it looks like that's over that side. So I'm assuming, right, that's around this way. That's interesting because in the manual, they've got it like that with the hole showing up the top. But obviously my hole is pointing downwards, unless that's an optic illusion. But we'll see at the end if that's the case. But anyway, we're going to put a screw basically through that little hole there. So we'll screw that. Ooh. Let's get that down there. I've got shaky hands tonight. Oh. Yeah, I think that's probably an optic. Oh, no. Right, I see what the issue is. That is snapped off. Look at that. That's hanging off. That's what the problem is. Right. In that case, obviously, that weren't my fault because I've only just opened the issue. We're going to have to do some repair work there. We can't take it back because it's opened. Right, that explains it. Really? Can't believe that. We'll have to glue it somehow. A little bit of super glue will sort that out. Why won't that? Is it me or with these screws a little bit? Oh. Right, let me take it down to B9. It's where you need an assistant. Wonder what they're going to name him or her. Oh, come on. I can't believe they broke that. Because what they do is they slam them in the files against, obviously, other magazines that you've got. Right, this ain't having it. What's going on with this? Right, I see what the issue is. We have to do it from this way round. That explains what the problem is. So I'm like, this screw is not going in. Hello. Oh, I need an assistant. I need someone to hold it there as I screw it in. Once we get the first one in, it'll be fine, but oh, it's going to be doing that all evening. Oh, man. I bet some of you are like screaming, going, get the damn screw in. But yeah, there we go. I think we've got a winner chicken dinner there. Right, that's not going in. Something's not right here. I will get to the comments, as you can see what I've got my hands full at the moment, so I can't move the mouse, but this has got to go in now, surely. Right. It's not going in. It does not like it. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Excellent. See, if I noticed that before I picked it up, I would have been able to get a refund or a replacement, but the problem is it would have set me back a week. So that, it's got obviously minor damage there. That's obviously fell off now, but we've got a nice clean cut there. You can see that's a nice straight edge. So that gluing that on is going to be no issue. As you can see, that's obviously been rammed in the file. Is a bit of a shame, but is what it is. So yeah, DPO8, where's my DPO8's gone? There we go. So we'll get these in, and then we might have to do some glue work depending on where we connect this to. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit pissed off that that's been damaged, but it is what it is. Now this screw won't go in. Right, that's because that is not lined up a bit, so we just need to realign that. There we go. As you're picking this up, you can feel that this end part here, the filter, is pushing it down. So yeah, guys, if you're getting it from the newsagents, just be mindful, or even the subs, just be mindful that this part here could be snapped off. As you can see, when I opened that, that was not me. It was broke as we opened it. So yeah, there's an easy fix for that. Okay, so we're going to get another DPO8 screw through there. So this one here. Now, also what I've noticed is I seem to be out of screws now because I've got no more DPO8 screws. Is that a... Oh, hang on. I think I've got one. No. Okay, yeah, I'm missing a DPO8 screw. As you can see, the bag is empty. But that doesn't matter because I can easily, take that off the engine and put it back on. I will check my spare parts drawer for that. So once we've done that, we will then have to put this little cap. This is now the mounting plate. And this basically secures, I assume, so they've got that there. We're getting that part. Oh, I see. Right. We are not missing the screw. That hole there is for that pin, I think, he says. No, okay. This is where I'm getting a bit puzzled again. So if we flip that round, they've got that hole there. This is going, I think it's going. seems to me it's going in that hole there, but right, I think I'm going to take a break, catch up with the comments. As you can see here, this is the part I'm up to, but I can't seem to see. Obviously, it's saying to put it there, but that is where we've just put screws in. So, yeah. Let's just give it another go before I catch up with the comments there. It's definitely this end because the screw's showing. Apparently it fits against the exhaust pipe. So, there we go. Yes. Wow. But the thing is, how is it held on? Would be the question. So I reckon it goes that way, man, because these are there's a screw hole there that we've not put it in. I reckon it goes like that. How bizarre. Right, that could be why we've not put a screw through there then. So that goes in with a DP09 apparently, but obviously on that edge, we've got a screw going through that top one. So, yeah, that explains it. So, yeah, wow, okay. So just the one screw then. This is quite a large screw. As you can see, it's quite a long thread there. And then after this, I will catch up with the comments. So that goes into that one through there apparently. So it goes through here. Oh, it's going to be a pain now, isn't it? Damn. Magneto. Not Magneto. What's his name? Come on, man. Oh, you little git. What's happening here is there's two options. The screwdriver is a little bit too big for this type of screw, or it's not magnetized enough. As you can see, it's dancing all over the place here. But I'm assuming it goes into there. Right, there we go. Come on, man. Come on, just get in the hole a little bit. It's not having it. Okay, it's starting to really test my patience now. And this is obviously wrong as well, because this is like, right, let's try that way. Maybe it goes in this way. That's going like that. Yeah, maybe it goes in, perhaps it goes in this way then. Oh, blimey, this is a fiddly part, this. Right, there we go. Brilliant. Right, that's what the issue was. What's nice about this, I've just noticed something. Let's get this in first. What I've noticed here is this part here is obviously screwed in, isn't it? But what they've done here is it's almost like, I'm assuming that hole, sorry, you can't see that. I'm assuming that hole there fits over the top of that screw head. But obviously you can see it's a little bit, that's not going to reach over there. It's quite a long stretch to get that there. But let me just loosen that off. Maybe I think that's what the idea is. I don't want to force it. I'll leave it there, but we can always tweak that if need be. I'll just tighten that back up. So yeah, interesting. Okay, right, so once we've done that, I think that'd be a good time for a break, because obviously we've got to get this on the engine yet. So let's catch up with some more of the comments. Stream said, yeah, okay. And that one there, and where we're getting up to here. That's that's brilliant news. Right, let me get my phone. I'll go and get that scan. I'll leave you to admire the Spitfire. Oh my God, live TV. I'll go and get the scan. So, yeah, as I said, it's totally unexpected, but looking at the scan, I'm going to go with the idea, if my predictions are correct, as I don't know, it could be a niece, it could be a nephew, but looking at the scan, it looks pretty feminine to me. I reckon he's probably going to get a girl, sorry. What do you guys think? So this is the scan. As you can see here, that eye, yeah, is very big. But look very carefully at the smile. That, to me, just looking at the eye there, that looks very feminine to me. So I reckon that's a girl. But yeah, so they put this post on. So apparently it was unexpected, apparently. But it says that it might be easier on this camera, actually. But it says, very big shock to us both, but we are having a baby due 21st of November 2022. So, yes, I'm sadly... I shouldn't say that, but I just feel like very old. So I now have to play the role of brother and uncle at the same time, because obviously it's my brother's who's had the kid, but I'm going to be the uncle to either the niece or the nephew. But yeah, thank you very much, Queen of Diamonds. Very happy. I appreciate that. So yeah, November, I will get to meet him or her, and I will show you guys. So yeah. Right, where are we up to? About 15 minutes, then I go. Okay. Just hold on a little bit more, and then I can come on your stream. No, you can go when you want. It's up to you. Oh no, what's oh no? What have I done? What the oh, this part, this clip thing. But yeah, I mean, if you think about it, my mum is 45, I'm 29, so she's going to be like a nanny. I was like, oh no. Yes, what? You're out of context, sir. What are you referring to? Yes, what? But yeah, let's get this going, because we're 8:05 and we're losing daylight soon. So yeah, let's get over to that. That's all caught up, lovely jubbly. But yeah, it's a bit of a shock. I got told, apparently it was 5 days ago, but I only saw the Facebook page today. But yeah, wow, can't believe it. Right, so this is the fun part now, because we're now going to assemble it onto here. So now we're going to bring in, oh, hang on a minute, have we missed something? Because we haven't done, I think I've missed a step, just 2 ticks. No, okay, I haven't. That's good. That's good. I haven't missed a stage. Brilliant. Okay, so this is where the fun part comes in, because they've very kindly let us put this onto here now. So I'll blow that up a little bit. Whoa, it's going all over the place. Sorry about that. So now we are, apparently, this will go on that side. So yeah, it's like the start of a new chapter sort of thing. Okay, so this we've got, trying to figure out where this, right. Right, there's a little hole in here from what I can see. That is obviously the bracket that's snapped off. That will feed onto that. So for the time being, it will go something like that. But where the hell does this connect to? Trying to look for pinpoints. I can't see. So apparently this hole goes somewhere down the bottom. Oh, right. It goes into that hole there, this big hole there. Right, excellent. Okay. So that goes down there like that. Aha, Jiminy Cricket. So, wow, I think that's probably it. This, apparently, right, something's really not right here. Because apparently this is supposed to secure into there. Well, that is not going to go like that. So something's not quite right here. I've put that part in here. So we've got that part down there. The bar's gone over the top. Understood. But we've got to get this little segment part, this bracket thing, into that hole there. So is Daft DMC on here? That's Daft DMC. Any ideas on this part here? That ain't gonna budge. There's no way that's going near that. I can't see how that's gonna work. Unless this pipe is wrong, but no, that's all, you know, it's all going down. That goes along there, down the bottom like that, exactly how this image here is. So it's going down there, around like that. But we have to secure that bracket. They're indicating that this bracket goes into that end of the block. So, I don't. Right, what we'll do is, obviously down here, we've got to put a screw through there to connect this bar. So we'll put that in first, which is DPO7. Let me get my DPO7. I did have that screw here. Here's my DPO7. That's DPO4, DPO7. There we go. We'll get that in first, and then we can tackle the issue that we've got later on the line. So this, if we flip it upside down, that has got to go through this hole just down there. So it's literally going into that one in here. Wow, that only took like a couple of turns. Okay, so as you can see, that one's just literally sat there. So that's secured. This one doesn't actually get secured to, and I think it just basically sits in a dormant hole because obviously underneath you don't have any signs for it. The issue we've now got, obviously this is great because this part here, I've got plenty of clearance for that. I can easily get that glued with that little part there in a later time. The issue we've now got is somewhere between here and here has got to be linked up. The problem we have is it's not going to go. That will not budge. My thinking is this needs to be flipped so that that is sideways. But the problem we have is that there's a screw there. So I'm wondering if that needs to be swapped over. Because if you, as I said, like it's got to, if I'm reading this right, that has got to be secured into that hole, which according to step 2 here, it pumps up against this, sorry, you can't see that block there. So yeah, I think what's happened is that screw needs to go that side. We flip that, reverse that and clamp it. We'll try that. Yeah, I think that's what the issue is. There's a slight confusion there. I'm sure they said to put it in this side. That's an easy fix. We can get around that easy. I think you'll find that's what the issue is here. So we'll just unscrew that as best we can. Yeah, I reckon that's what it is. If not, then it's back to the drawing board. I reckon, yeah, look at that. That's the bargain bucket, isn't it? So that's, let's just go back to that page actually, just to see if that was, although mind you, if you look very closely, they have got that screw that side. So yeah, that's my error. Okay, easy mistake. Sometimes when you're filming, you don't always see it straight away because obviously you're dealing with the comments, you're dealing with the banners running along the screen. So yeah, I like to try and, yes, there we go. I like to try and figure it out myself. But yeah, right, okay, that's beautiful. So that screw goes up through there and then that plumps into there. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Come on, man. Good boy. Right, okay. So, we need to get that. Okay, just barge that. Again, there's another screw head there. I'm assuming that that screw down there goes through that. I don't think that's right somehow. Why would you have a screw head behind the bracket? I've got a feeling I'm going to make an adjustment here. I don't like that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take that screw out and then put it through the plate, the plastic. It might not supposed to be like that, but I don't understand why you would have the screw behind the plastic bracket thing. Let's try and get that down a little bit more so you can see. If we get to see, so going to use it. Yeah, there we go. That's released that. Yeah, I think that's more better with the screw going through the plastic. I think what I'll do, I think if we'll anchor that in first, and that goes in with DD04, that will keep that then in place. And then we can tackle the bit that goes onto the pipe. So yeah, we'll get DD04 in first. That will go through here and anchor it to that. And then we can tackle the pipe afterwards. Is it going in or doesn't feel like it's going in? Try the bottom one. It could be that there's paint block. Yeah, see that one's gone in perfect. But this one, sometimes if you give it a little bit of force behind it, it will push that paint block out. Okay, it's not going in, is it? It doesn't. Oh, this is proper buggered. That one's gone flush, but this one is stuck. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want to play around with it too much, but and if we secure that on next, yeah, we'll get them in next. And then that way, that will be all secured through the bark. Oh, don't do that, please. Don't do that. Rosebud, I can see. Oh, don't do that, please. Oh, man. Why can't you just stay straight? It's going to fall off again, I bet you. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, it's definitely been a long run. Right. Can you see what I mean now? Because obviously now that we've got you, that's nice and flush against that bit. So I'd think that was a misprint. I could have sworn they said to put that screw through it, but that was stopping this bracket flush. So now it allows us to put it in, you know, perfectly. So again, I can then put that through there and get that all secured. So yeah, that makes more sense. It's not going to do. Sorry, you can't see this. I do apologize. You see what I mean? So now it's not buckling, and you've got it nice and flush into that square. That's obviously gone into there. We've got that screw in there. The problem we now have is obviously this screw here is not allowing me to put it in. Whether there's paint block behind it, I don't know. They did say to do DD04. What I'll do is I'll reverse this screw and try another screw. Sometimes what happens is some of the screws can be a little bit knackered, but I can. If you look there, it looks like there's some paint block there. So we need to clear that hole. I think that'll be thin enough. Oh yeah, I can feel something there. Right, we should be able to get that in now. Right, I see, it's missing it. Oh, for the love of God. You always get one piece that has to cause you a bit of a problem. I think that is not exactly lined up. Oh. But then again, there's another hole just there. But then, yeah, the plate fits into the central hole. So that is right, because obviously that is the central hole there. As regards, or in terms of this hole here, I think that's blocked. You can clearly see that there's some silver thing there, and you can't see a clear hole as you can the bottom one. So I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of playing around with that. This part here, what will happen is, what we can do with this part, that goes in with a DP07. What we can do with this part here, that will go, that goes like that. That will basically, yeah, okay. So what we'll do with this part with a DD07 screw, and this is what we'll do. What we will do, come on, man. What we will do, would be easier if this pipe weren't there, but because obviously this is broke, no thanks to the buddy. It could have been the shop, it could have been the suppliers, but the plan of action, if I screw that in, it will be the plan of action for that. Oh no, man, don't do that, please. Please don't do that. It would be much easier if that pipe weren't there, but this wasn't supposed to be broke, that's the problem. So it's made it a little bit more. Come on, one shot, please, 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 please. Aha, right. But obviously that's got to go like that because it's got to connect. It will eventually connect to that little slot thing there. But again, even that's not lining up because can you see? That's not lining up. What the hell? Right, I'm going to have a look at this because clearly that's not lining up. There's something really not quite right here. Oh, I see. Right, okay, take that back. What happens is that pinches down there, but again, still, it's not very lined up well. I'm going to have to do some maintenance to that because that is supposed to be connected somewhere with that link. It might need sanding. It's basically, it will join up something like that. I'm going to have to level it off a bit and then obviously glue it somehow. One of these, and we just, completely replace this section here. Problem is, I don't want to do that because that's like another £9 just to replace that. To replace that, you're looking at about £18 because obviously you've already spent £9 on that part, or £9.99, and then to replace it, you're looking at about another £9.99. So I'll try and fix it first, but that's that part. We now have to do the next segment, which are these two parts here, and we're going to put the silencer into this little hole here. So basically it will slot into there. Very nice. Again, you've got a lovely pin there, and that will slot into that hole like so. And that's going to go in with a DP07 screw. So we'll put that into there. So can you see all these pink bits are obviously bits that have snapped off. Again, we've got an issue here. That pin has been snapped because that pin is supposed to be up like that. So this obviously has been battered around in transit, clearly. But that's quite nice because when it's broke, we know exactly where it's broke because it's got a pink highlighter thing on it. But we may be able to get away with that. We might not need to replace this pipe here. We could just leave that bracket off. I mean, there's no really reason why we have to have it there, but poor blimey, this is a long issue. Right, so once we've done that, this is now going to buffer up. This other side here will buffer up against that, so that will go into. Problem is, we've got parts, you know, delicate parts all around this because we've got this big pipe here, so that will clip into there like that, and then we have to put a screw through under there. But obviously we've got to watch that we've got a black pipe there. Cool, blimey. It's fiddly, but it's lovely at the same time. Okay, so it's probably not the best way of holding it, but the quicker we get this, actually we could just hold it like that. Right, so looking at that bracket is literally to stop it just pinging like that. So I might just take that off and just leave it as it is. So that's that. Then once we've done that, we just literally, right, again, we've got a problem here. This is a push-fit connection. The problem we have here is that whoever's damaged it during transit has obviously busted the pins. So we'll give it one go. Oh, that don't work. I've just busted that. Oh, gosh. Obviously, this has got to get onto this side here. So the idea is that it's pushed fit into the little hole that is either there, that's there and there. What I may have to do is put glue around the edge of this rim just to get it to, because obviously the pins are busted. Not happy about this because obviously, you know, let me know if any of your ones are broke. I'll be very keen to know if that is the case. Yeah, this is completely snapped off now. Oh, okay, right. I'm having a think what we could do. We can mix up some solution, and we might have to just put it around the rim and then just glue it on. There's nothing we can do about that. What I'm going to do, this glue is crap. Someone got it for me, but it's so runny. What I will do is problem is you can see how liquidized it is, so trying to figure out where's best to glue it, because obviously we need it at the edge like that. I don't really want to buy another issue because that's like another £9. I'll just put it around the edge. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do. So I'll just put it around the edge, just a small bit. If it, you know, if it dries like it's done there and ran over the edge, then it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. So we'll hold that shut. Obviously it's stained. Oh my God. Right. It's obviously stained this part here. Do you know what? I'm so fed up with this glue. This is what I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna do. I am so fed up with this bloody thing. This is cheap crap. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Just bear with me. I've had enough of this crap. So this is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna go like that. Just check it. Yeah. Whoops. I've had enough of that crap. Glue shouldn't be runny, in my opinion, and I don't like that. So I've had enough of that, and it's gone in the garden now. So yeah, obviously here, sorry you can't see that. Obviously here, I quite enjoyed doing that. Obviously here, it's now connected. It's lovely and glued. The problem we now have is that we've got all this spillage. It is what it is. I might leave that there. I don't know how you can get that off, because that's going to be tricky to get off. If you scrape it, it's going to take all this chrome off. I might just leave that there and, you know, have that as like an oil spill, you know, like a little mod for it. So like perhaps it's overheated and it's, you know, liquid just spilt out. So imagine this is, you know, there's water coming through here and it's leaked, and that could be like a leak stain. It is what it is. Looking at the damage that we've got here, I'm probably going to have to back order this and get this replaced. I'm not liking the fact that, you know, this is, that I could probably get away with, but it's the fact that that stupid glue is leaked. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. As I said, it is a shame it has come damaged, but overall, it's a lovely, lovely issue. As you can see, whoops, got to be so careful with this. It is ginormous now. So it's been a challenging issue. We had a couple of cock-ups there with this part here that I fixed. It is what it is. Unfortunately, it did arrive damaged. The pins here have been damaged in transit. I've managed to glue that on. If I can try and get this leak stain off, then I will. Daft EMC, if you're watching, if you've got any ideas to get that leak off, then let me know. But the chances are I'm probably going to get all this replaced, because I don't like seeing broken things. So what I'll do is I will make a note. I'll have to speak to them. And what issue is that? 33. I'll make a note of that. I'll get a back order in. Problem is, it could hold us up, but it's, you know, it's easy to get off. So yeah, I'll get that back ordered. So 33. Back order 33. It is a shame that I've got to pay another $9.99, but what can we do? It is, these things happen, and yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want it broke. So obviously I'll back order it in. It could take a couple of weeks, but we can just strip this off here. It's easy to get to. A couple of screws there, take the whole of this off, and we'll just get that replaced as and when we can. Hopefully that one will not get broke. I will check it before paying. But yeah, it's nice. It's starting to really look like an engine now. As I said, the silver really looks nice against the red. So yeah, that's that. What a lovely issue, apart from the damage. And then obviously next issue, we have got radiator fan, front, back and base of the radiator housing, the radiator fan, radiator pipe and various screws. So that's going to be that. Again, that's going to be difficult because obviously I don't know whereabouts that will fit. My prediction is that will probably, fan will sit on that lump there. There's a post there. I think it will just sit on the top there. So as long as we've got clearance for this, because I need to strip that off, yeah, it is what it is. So that is issue number 32 and 33. Couple of errors there, but over and done with. But yes, so what we'll do now is, Peter, if you're watching, please understand the reason why I chucked that glue out the window. Obviously, it's considered a gift. I really don't like the glue. Okay, no disrespect to you guys or to you, Peter, but I'm just not getting on with it. I mean, it's runny, it shouldn't be runny, so that's why it ended up out the window. So yeah, but thanks anyway for that. Peter very kindly sent me these as well. They are brilliant to work with, so I work with them as well. So yeah, so thank you very much. Let's get up to the comments. So yeah. Reason I said that is because I am aware that there's people on here that will go like that to everyone. That's what they do. I'm fully aware of it. So yeah, anyway, I go now 2100 in Holland. Right, okay. Didn't you live in the Netherlands though? Or is Holland in the Netherlands? Because over here we have a place called Holland on Sea. I'll see you later. See you later, alligator. Have fun. That's a saying over here. BRB, hello, Queen of Diamonds. And I'm back. Yeah, lovely, jubbly. So yeah, that has been that. So tomorrow there will be no video because I still can't find this Bismarck issue. I'm in the process of looking for Dodge. Iron Man is a little bit backlogged. I'll be back in a minute. Hi. Yeah, it's over there. Why? Yeah, we'll put it on BBC Two then. Yes, right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be finished in a minute. Right. Okay. Right. Sorry about that. Telephone problem. So yeah. So this binder that I got today, obviously I've got all my issues for the Iron Man in there. So I am looking to see where we can pick it up from. I have here issue 16 to so 16 to 18. So I'm hoping to bring that back very soon. But yeah, so no video tomorrow unless I find the Bismarck, then I'll go live. But that is that. So I hope you like that video. Hope please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you again on Friday for the diamond painting Titanic. And then obviously the weekend I'm not doing any filming. And then we'll be back on Monday for what is Monday? The Magic Garden. So yeah. But yeah, do check out obviously everyone's channels here. We've got Mega Nico, we've got Damien. I don't know if you do a channel, Damien, but I will check you out. And obviously, if I like your content, I'll sub. If I don't, I won't sub. So yeah. And then we've got Mega Nico and Queen of Diamonds. By the way, your present is on its way. I think I said that earlier, but yeah. Okay, we've got another comment there. Thanks for hosting, Mike. See you soon. Yeah, see you soon. Thank you very much indeed. So yeah, thanks for hosting. Yeah, see you soon. But yeah, the only thing I'd knock about that is I'm pissed off with the fact that it's broke. That really annoys me. That, you know, I think what's happened is obviously, remember that I had a massive chassis part. I think what's happened is they've put it in the file, they've put this one in and clamped it and pushed it up against that. And then what they've done, they've got the other one. So obviously they've put that in the file, that's gone like that and pushed against it. So I think what's happened is they've tried to ram it into the file thing and maybe that's what's broke it. But yeah, I'll have to get a replacement, which could take a couple of weeks. It's definitely not going to be this week, but I mean, my Spitfire was like, what? I think one of the Spitfires I had, it was like, I think it took 7 weeks. But yeah, I just hope that it's not going to hold us up, because if we have to get, you know, I don't know, but it definitely will be replaced, that's for sure. Thank you, love. You're welcome. Yeah. Love or lovey. And guess what I've got today? I've got my lovely cup of tea, Rosebuds. Do you do, Damien, if you're still watching, do you do any other builds like the Titanic or, you know, Spitfire? I have been looking at the Spitfire. because I'm doing some restoration. So you'll probably see me do this again. I'm looking into, bringing the front of the plane, which this one here is, according to this, is, oh yeah, that's an easy one. That's that little section there. So yeah, I'll probably do that all over again. We've got to replace it anyway. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going now. So thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you all, even the people that dislike. It's so funny. I have someone, they do exactly the same to someone else of my channel, and every video is like bib, 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 bib. But it's still engagement. So thank you for watching. Take care. Have a lovely day. And if you like what you see with this subscriber, I've said it wrong again. It's been a long D. If you like what you see with the Stobart, do get it. It's a fantastic build. I'm trying to think of some of the other people that build this. I know a few, but I won't name them because I don't really watch them anymore. But I don't know anyone else that builds it. Yeah. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye-bye now.